was the right thing to do. Why did I do that? Don't screw this up, Harvey.
Harvey, we need to talk.
If you've come to save your home, you're wasting your time. My mind is made up.
I have always supported you. You were my friend.
Tell me, Bruce, were you thinking about our friendship when you were screwing Selina?
Look, I know you're still pissed off at me about sleeping with Selina. I get it. But this has to stop. Now.
Gotham deserves a mayor that can focus on cleaning up this city. That's why I'm taking your money, your home, everything. It's time that you started paying your debt to Gotham. For the value of your estate, it could be used to do a lot of good.
I'll pay this city back on my terms, not yours.
Nah, I think I like my terms better. I'm sorry, Bruce, but I can't back down now. I've got a lot of pressure on me right now. Got enemies everywhere, and strong leaders crush their enemies without hesitation. I made a promise to the city that I would make it better, that I would weed out the crime and corruption.
You're better than this, Harvey. And I'm not giving up on you. Not yet. You can still change things for the better.
You're right. And it starts with taking down the children of Arkham.
What do you mean?
Ready to go.
Do it.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
That blast was way bigger than you said! We must have taken out a whole city block with it! Hey man, we lost a bunch of our own guys! The apartment next door! Jesus Christ!
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters. That's what a leader does.
Hey, how quickly can we get a fire truck here?
I can tell your delicate sensibilities are upset. But trust me, Bruce. This is the way it had to be done. I couldn't just destroy the drugs. I had to make a statement. I needed the children of Arkham and any other potential enemies waiting in the shadows to know what I'm capable of. That I'll do anything to protect my city. That I am the guardian of Gotham.
I don't care how many resources, how much I have to spend. I will use my last penny if that's what it takes to stop you.
No bother. It's not your concern anymore. Oh, I can see tomorrow's headlines already. Hero Mayor saves citizens from Children of Arkham terror plot. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back they'll stick the article about Bruce Wayne's tragic suicide.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
What the hell are you talking about?
All the shame you've suffered was just too much for you to bear. Your family's history, getting forced out of your company, losing all your money. No one will question finding you dead in Crime Alley so soon after you got out of Arkham.
Man.
Tragic, but unsurprising. Maybe even dear old Alfred will shed a tear.
The way I look at it, I don't want to, like, react too heavily.
Keep walking.
You know?
Shut up.
Just wait.
Just keep moving.
Look at what you're doing. This is wrong, and you know it.
Hey, he said shut up.
You're cops. You're supposed to protect people, keep them safe. Is this really what your badge stands for?
This is how we're keeping people safe.
Like killing
Children
people.
of Arkham are trying to tear the city apart. We're saving it.
Yeah, we finally got a leader who wants results.
Like killing civilians.
Harvey's not gonna save Gotham. He's going to destroy it.
No. No, he won't.
Look at what he's already done tonight. Do you think that's gonna be the last city block he blows up to get his way?
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Hey,
You're very stupid then.
The mayor's the only one brave enough to take real action against our enemies.
Your mayor just blew up a city block.
Sometimes to help the greater good, there's a price to pay.
People died. Your fellow officers died. And
But
if you think that's where he's gonna stop, you're just as crazy as he is.
maybe he has a point.
Shut up! You just don't get it. You don't understand. That's why we need to take you out.
Maybe
what?
nothing.
Go on then. Pull the trigger.
I'm having my Dirty Harry moment.
You're right. Oh God, I was about... I'm sorry.
I knew you didn't have the stones for this.
Officer, drop your weapon.
Well, shit.
You okay?
This is a clusterfuck.
You really showed up in the nick of time. How'd you even find me? Den just blew up a whole city block.
I know. The reports I'm hearing are just awful. Den's gone way, way too far. He's supposedly trying to stop the children of Arkham, but now he's become a goddamn terrorist himself. A terrorist with half the city's support behind him. The amount of blood on his hands. He and Lady Arkham might be neck and neck on body count by this point.
I just don't understand how this could happen. He's not emperor, he's just mayor.
He's declared martial law. Basically, whatever he says goes, if he believes it's for the good of the city. I can't help but feel guilty. Batman gave me the information on where to find Lady Arkham's drug stockpile. I handed it into my superiors and... God, this happens. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help. But I feel like my hands are tied every direction I turn. Grogan's out for Batman's head, as soon as he can figure out a way to do it. I've never felt this frustrated with a system in my entire career.
Sounds to me like you're already on the right path. Weeding the bad seeds out of the department. Cutting down the enforcers.
Yeah, I just hope it'll be enough. Everything is such a goddamn mess. Do you need a ride?
Thanks, but I've got it taken care of.
Lucius, what's the situation? I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Uh-oh.
Sir,
Looks like somebody already hacked me.
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
Shit. I think we should head to Wayne Manor.
I'm going home.
Understood. See you soon. Not one step further.
Oh, come on, Al. Put the rifle down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Somehow, I don't believe you.
And maybe it's the guns.
Back away, please, all of you.
Jesus, Al, it's me, Harvey.
Alright, let's see how we can go about this.
The Harvey I know would never have massacred innocent civilians. He isn't a murderer.
Firewall breach. Fuck. Great.
Penguin is still hacking my tech. Guess I'll be doing this the old-fashioned way.
That's okay. Organic anyway. Using machines, it's boring.
Batman! What the hell are you doing here?
You've destroyed enough lives for one night. I'm taking you in.
Wait. I thought we were on the same side.
Not anymore.
But it was your intel that led me to the Children of Arkham's stockpile of drugs. You made me mayor when you saved me from that freak penguin, remember? Everything I've done, everything I am, wouldn't be possible without you. There would be no me without you.
Let me save you again. Go back to City Hall, confess your crimes, and step down. Maybe the new DA will cut you a deal.
A deal? I'm the only one who cuts deals in this town. If you can't see the good I've done for this city, then you're no better than Lady Arkham. Or the Waynes. Now get out of here before I have you booked for obstruction of justice.
Yeah,
you stand in my way. You stand in the way of the law.
Okay. Oh. Take that. Aha. That was the most nonchalant leg breaking I've ever seen.
You're gonna need more than this, Harvey. I know.
Got a fucking Tommy gun? Oh, that's not a Tommy gun. Okay.
Those are explosive slugs. But you don't have any of those in that little belt of yours.
Fuck. Alright then. Hello there, sir.
Yeah, just try and hide, Batman. See how that works out for you.
I feel like this makes it abundantly clear who Batman actually is, but people are probably gonna be still too stupid. Ow.
No! The bat's mine. Use your head, Harvey. Killing me won't make you a hero. This old man needs to die.
Oh, shit.
Your head or your heart? What's that sound?
What the?
It's you losing. How the fuck does that work? Does he just have like a pantry of bats? Like in several directions? Ah, there goes your face, sir. I think. Maybe not. Maybe that ship sailed. Sorry.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed. Who will stop Lady Arkham? The Penguin. The Children of Arkham.
Don't you give up on me, Harvey. I know you're still in there. I still believe in Harvey Dent.
That's good to hear.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this. Just need to figure out what to do with him. All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
It's not gonna get better in Arkham, but fuck it.
Den is too dangerous and too damaged to be kept in some holding cell at Blackgate. You have to get him into Arkham. They might actually be able to help him in there.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I can do. Meantime, you stay safe out there, all right?
You too, Jim.
Al, what's
Bruce,
wrong?
the computer.
It's Penguin. We need to cut the hard line now.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Ah. What if he missed? Oh shit, well that makes things a lot less dramatic now. I have to do it again. Alright, well that, Oh, did I deny the favor? Okay. Didn't go along with Joker's plan. Get past the Enforcer barricade. Alright. Most people, yeah, I figured most people would go as Batman in that scenario. And I chose to stop Harvey instead of Oswald. Alright. Well, anyway. Yeah, so that was Batman, or Telltale's Batman, episode 4. Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, so I'm gonna kind of just, you know, come out with it and say that I actually didn't really read a review, but I saw like a little snippet of a review before playing this episode by, I think it was Alana Pierce of IGN, who I generally really respect her opinion on things. But she kind of gave this like sort of idea that like it was just another filler episode and it just didn't like give a lot to further the story. And I mean, I obviously I really disagree with that considering all that happened regarding Harvey and all that, but in general she just didn't have very positive things to say about this episode. But I don't know, I really fucking enjoyed it. I would honestly go as far as to say that it might be my favorite episode of the season, maybe. Like, just so many like character building moments happened throughout this episode. Not just character building, but also character introduction, character I don't know the right word for it off the top of my head right now, but just like making something your own, which it feels like Telltale's doing a lot with this story. They're just taking a lot of different angles, and if Vicky Vale ends up actually being Lady Arkham and it's not just some sort of red herring, even though I don't necessarily like that decision, it's an original one. With Joker's sort of like his style in this story, I loved more and more the more that I saw it. I really enjoyed the whole Arkham section in general, and I really liked the interaction between Batman and more so Bruce and Harvey throughout this episode. What I really like specifically about Bruce's character in this is that, like, I've gone over this before, but he's obviously very young, so he's a lot more flawed than the older version of him is. And the thing about this version of Batman and him being younger is that he's prone to making mistakes such as fucking his friend's girlfriend or something like that, right? So when that happens, and then the fallout between him and Harvey occurs, like, Bruce knows he fucked up. He knows he made a mistake. He knows he did something wrong, but and there's no rectifying that, but there is still this burning desire for him to he's trying to fix a broken person in Harvey Dent because he believes in him. He believes in who he is as a person. He believes that he is the beacon of what is right with society when his mind is proper. Now, I don't know how they're going to go about this. It seems like Harvey Dent's still kind of there. Although, in general, Two-Face, in most renditions of Two-Face, Harvey is still there. It's just that he's got this massive split personality now. And it's this really interesting idea that, like, Harvey Dent, up to a certain point, was seemingly redeemable, and then he blows up a fucking block and kills not millions, but like hundreds of innocent people. And for a moment, like, what I was trying to do when he, like, has that ellipses and he doesn't say anything, that was kind of, in my mind, a way of, like, kind of indicating, just for a moment, just for a rift in time, Bruce saw Harvey Dent as irredeemable. He saw Harvey as, like, this guy that there's no coming back from this. There is no there is no redemption for this guy anymore. He is officially evil. And I think, obviously, I don't know what the writer's going to end up doing, but my sort of personal hope and kind of what I'm going for here is that these other things he's saying, I still believe in you, and stuff like that, they're more so platitudes than anything. He wants to believe that Harvey's still there, but I think he knows deep down that that's not the case. That Harvey really is just, he's too far gone at this point. He's killed too many innocent people, and his mindset is probably never going to change. And I think that subconsciously he knows that, but he doesn't want to acknowledge it. Which is, I don't know. Like, in my personal opinion, I felt like it was perfectly done. I just hope that it kind of continues that way, and that Telltale allows for that to happen. Yeah, so anyway, I really enjoyed the entire interaction between Bruce and Harvey from the beginning to end of this episode. Thought it was extremely well done. Obviously, there wasn't a lot to do with Oswald Cobblepot in this episode, and part of me is a little worried that they're gonna go too far in the next episode. They've introduced a lot of characters just a little bit throughout. I mean, they've had the Lady Arkham thing, and that's been a pretty major overarching storyline. Same thing with Harvey Dent, same thing with Penguin. And I feel like these three centralized characters that's enough. That's all you need, right? I'm assuming that episode 5, there's gonna, Cobblepot and Lady Arkham are gonna come to a head. I think one of them will, I mean, I don't think any of them will be gone for good. Obviously, that's not really how Batman does things, but maybe Lady Arkham, but the other two especially not. But I feel like Two-Face is done for the rest of this season, and I feel like Penguin probably has some semblance of finality in this next episode upcoming. Probably loses the Wayne tech, and Wayne is kind of absolved a lot of the things that happened with or that have occurred throughout this episode. Probably comes to some sort of major revelation regarding Thomas Wayne, whether it like proves that he's actually not the guy that everybody was saying he is, or he comes to terms with that fact and society recognizes that he's not that guy. Whatever it might be, I feel like there's going to be a resolution with that, and I feel like there's going to be a resolution with Lady Arkham and Cobblepot. What I'm worried is they're also going to try to bring in Joker into this, and it's like, don't this was perfect. You introduced him, you gave a little bit of a brief preview at what you're gonna see soon, whether it be in season 2 or whatever it is, because I have a feeling this is gonna come back. Don't spoil it, don't fuck it up by biting off more than you can chew in the next episode. Let's let this be a bit of a slow burn regarding that character. So I hope they don't overdo it. Even now, the one major complaint I have regarding Joker's character, and it's not really even necessarily like an objective complaint or anything like that, it's more so just my own personal preference on how I feel like it could have been done, and I would have preferred it to have been done, it felt a little on the nose by giving him the makeup or the skin pigment, depending on how they're setting that up, and by giving him the green hair and all that shit. I felt like that was a little much. I don't know. I think that a better way of doing that would have been to simply have him just be this guy. He's just known as John Doe. There's no real record of him here, but fuck it. He's here, so why not just go ahead? He seems insane, so we're going to let him be here. Fine, whatever. Doesn't seem like a very professionally run mental health facility, but whatever. That's cool, but why not have him look like just a regular person? So, like, I mean, most people would still be able to infer, okay, this is the Joker, but it would have, I don't know, it just would have felt like it's more of, not an achievement, but like, you feel like you're kind of in on something here. Like, I see. This is a very subtle way of building this character up into what he will eventually become. He's not officially the Joker yet, but he's getting there. But now that he's already got the imagery of him, I don't know, it just packs less of a punch to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little hypercritical and just trying to nitpick, because I'm really fucking loving this. Like, I say it every time, every episode I've been saying how much I've enjoyed this, but I really have. It's pretty much just it's this and Tales from the Borderlands. I mean, they're vastly different in tone, in setting, in everything. But I'm really enjoying the both of them a great deal. Or really enjoyed that one and really enjoying this one a great deal, I should say. I'm not going to play favorites here. Probably still would give the edge of Tales from the Borderlands, but I like Batman a lot. I'm not the most well-versed in that story and in all the comics and all the stuff that's happened throughout the lore of that of Batman, but still nonetheless I have a great admiration for the setting and for the tone and for the characters, and seeing such an, at least to my knowledge, such an original take on that story is it's so refreshing, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next episode, and I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about this episode. Am I being too positive regarding this episode? Do you agree that this was underwhelming and that it was more of a filler episode like Walking Dead and so many other Telltale games, where episode 4 is generally just kind of like a bridging the gap sort of deal? Let me know. Let me know how you feel about the Joker and all that other stuff. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that. And I will see you guys next time. RC car to me. Oh, I got it. I almost didn't. Okay, then.